You may use any soft pastel color you'd like, except the colors white, which we're going to use to create highlights, and black, which we'll use to create shadows. And by creating shadows and highlights, we can make our cupcake look very three-dimensional. So choose any color, choose something that's different, that's going to pop out. Maybe I'll use green this time. Then what you're going to be doing is finding the middle of your paper from top to bottom, okay? And what you're going to be drawing is this bottom line of our frosting, okay? And you can see it's got a slight curve to it, okay? So just a slight curve, and then once you found that and practiced it, you're going to draw it for real. So just a slight curve, and then I'll have you stop and wait for the next step. Now we are going to be drawing the fluffy topping, okay? As you do so, we're going to be drawing a wavy line, but you want to keep these waves nice and big, okay? If we keep them really close together, if you draw them super close together, it's going to be hard to do the shading later on. So we're going to make it just really kind of wavy, but large waves. So we'll kind of practice and just watch me first. Okay, and then I'm just drawing some big waves that slowly make its way to the middle up near the top, and then you'll stop. So practice, and then you can do it for real. Next step is to make it symmetrical by drawing the same thing on the other side, and I'm going to have it come back towards the middle. So just watch me first. Again, big waves, okay, coming back to the middle. Okay, and then you can have it come to a point. I chose to have it do like a little kind of curly Q up at the top. So I'll have you draw that second side and then close it up. Now you are going to color just the inside of your frosting, okay? Now if you lay your soft pastel on its side, that does allow you to fill the space in more quickly. And you want to completely fill it in, okay? So you can work pretty quick. Now if I go like that, that's not a sufficient amount. There are empty spaces between there. And later when I go back to rub over it, it's not going to be able to fill up those empty spaces, okay? So that would be one color, but I want you to blend a couple different colors together to make something exciting and fun. So choose colors that are kind of similar on the, or nearby, I should say, on the color wheel, okay? So here's our color wheel. So colors that are nearby. If we're choosing colors that are opposite on the color wheel, such as yellow and purple, those are called complementaries. They're going to blend together to make a brown. Blue and orange are complementaries. They're going to create a brown, red, and green. So I'm going to stay away from that. Okay, if I want to put some purples, those are kind of nearby. I really want to stay away though from colors that are opposite. Okay, so I definitely don't want to use some red. So once you get your colors on there, you're going to take your finger, just one finger at a time, and you'll have a big smeary mess, and you are going to follow kind of the contour of it, okay, and be pushing those pastels around. Now the more pastel color you can get on there, the better it's going to blend. I wish I would have put a little bit more on. I was concerned about having a video be too long, okay? Anyway, so I'm going to push it around, trying to fill those spaces, and you know what? No big deal if you don't fill up all those spaces. Just go back and put some more colors in there. So I'm going to kind of snake around some purples. Okay, just like that. And I'm going to go back with that one finger and blend it in there. So you get to color that in and just use one finger at a time, okay? If you use your whole hand, it's going to get outside of the space of your frosting. Plus, it's just going to make your hand a mess, okay? So please mix some colors and have fun with that.